Alrighty. What's up, Futures Trader 420? How we doing? Just trying to get everything set up here. Should be good. So we got a nice big old gap possibly fill. Theory that gap is down here at 200. I'll draw a line down there. Somewhere around there, probably a little bit lower. I would almost expect if we don't just go straight up from here that we'll have move back down, fill that gap. Look at the 15-minute here. Let's go 30-minute actually so we can see it better. Some that's kind of what we're looking at. Had that big move down on Friday, opened up about halfway, a little bit more than halfway back up actually. Now we're just kind of sitting right in the middle. Might just be because the market wants to figure out what we're actually going to do before we actually do it. Oh, what's going on? Worldwide news, what's up? How we doing? You know, speaking of worldwide news, that's the one thing I didn't do this weekend. I wanted to find a news outlet, like a squawk box, that I could have in my ear to avoid stuff like this. Because if you go to the minute chart and take a look at that, there's no avoiding it if you trade this normally like I would. Thankfully I wasn't here. But had I been here, let's take a look at what it looked like. This first candle dumped right into the bands. I would have been all over that. Would I have gotten right out? I don't know, but I also, maybe I would have been like, whoa, what's that? And maybe I wouldn't have touched it right away. But, I mean, I might have been like, oh, let's see if it goes through 50, but then it just never really like bounces. Even here, it doesn't bounce, it just goes sideways. And that just goes to show you the power of news. And I talk about this all the time, like when the market is in price discovery mode, it does not care about levels. It will just go where it wants. So it's why it's so important to know if it's news or not. Speaking of news, let's see. Do we have any news today? Nope. See nothing. Alexa, set a timer for 1:20 p.m. I have a meeting with Tradeify at 1:30, so I need to remind myself, make sure I don't miss that. I wonder if when I run marbles, if it's gonna pull from the vertical chat as well. It's an interesting thought, actually. I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. We're gonna get a trade here randomly. The range is still pretty crazy. Soulless, what's going on? Excuse me. I guess if we get a pretty sharp move up here through 50, pretty enticing. I'm on the challenge account at the moment. We need $1,891.56 to pass that account. We'll see if we can get there today. I'm not hard pressed on getting there today, but I feel like with the range that we're probably going to get, it shouldn't necessarily be that hard. So we'll see if we can get some moves. Not really. I was hoping that this morning would render... Welcome to the jungle, bitch! What's up, Wick? I was hoping this morning would possibly give us some action, but it's, I mean, even though it looks like there's a lot of range here, it's still pretty slow. Welcome to the jungle, bitch. Love that one. I gotta remember for my vertical aspects. So like over on X, Instagram, and now here on YouTube as well, I need to remind myself to keep my chart a little bit more towards the right, because when I have it over here like I normally do, you can't really see it on the vertical screen. Bloop, 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 bloop. How was everybody's weekend? Y'all have a good weekend? My weekend, as far as sports goes, kind of sucked. My mom had a nice surprise 60th birthday party. That was fun. Got to see a bunch of the family. Celebrate my mom being 60. Yeesh. Means I'm getting old. She's only 20 years older than me. Yeah, Ravens sucked. I lost every one of my fantasy leagues. I'm in 3 of them. They all sucked. So, kind of a crappy weekend for sports. Well, football anyway. Neo, good morning. How are you doing? Is anybody over? Oh, Neo is. Neo is over on the vertical. Let's run I want to test the marbles. See if it would let you in, Neo, if you're over on that one. For anyone on any of the other platforms, if you'd like to play marbles, for right now, the only one that we have it set up on is YouTube. So you'd have to go over to my YouTube stream if you would like to play marbles. But I do have it set to where you can at least watch. So let's see. Oh, you're back over here now. Well, never mind. I'll just stay here. Josh, what's going on? I'll wait until later then. He's like, what's this vertical crap? Josh, you can't even help me win fantasy this week. It's bad. I got smoked. Absolutely smoked. I had Josh Jacobs against me. I had May against me. I had Dallas Goedert, which you guys knew before the weekend. Who else did I have against me? Oh, Jonathan Taylor, and there was one other. Who is that other guy? The really Rico Dowdle, that guy. The guy in my league scored like 180 points or some shit like that. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that was in two of my leagues that Rico guy was against me. And I think he ended up being the top scorer out of anybody this week. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Like I have supposedly I have a chance tonight in my one league. I have Jaden Daniels versus Burden the third, but he's winning by 37 points. So I don't think I have. In my other league, I have two people to play. I have Caleb Williams and Bijan. But I'm going against Jaden Daniels, but he's winning by 42. And then in my other league, I have Josh Allen, but he still has Drake London, but he's winning by 49. So I don't even, like, none of it's even close. Like, I got absolutely smoked in all my leagues. Really bad. I had I forgot. The one guy had the Los Angeles defense against me, who of course played the Ravens, so we all know how that turned out. Just not great. Neat. Good morning. How are you? I wish this showed me how many people were concurrent in each stream. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's a thing though. Don't think that it is, but it'd be cool if it was. Maybe it is. I just gotta find it. Let's see, docs, and it's just the stats, maybe. No. Currently up 117 to 29. That can't be right. The year 29 has to be wrong. Did the guy like sit all of his players? Kick stream's still going, so that's good. Twitch stream is still going. So let's go. All right, cool. I do have to find. I don't know if I can change my name on Twitch. I'll try, but at some point. All right, this second. X is still going. Good to go. Sweet, everything's working. I think it was just a bitrate issue previously. Why? Oh, because it's showing my other. I wonder why that never. Because I was on the challenge account. There we go. That looks better. No, but he still has 3 tonight. How? Yeah, but that's a ton of points. That would be crazy. I see a short rally, and then another sell of thoughts. Dude, Burkit, what's going on, man?
Order filled.
Quota filled. Not yet. Not yet. How's I see, and then another sell off. Got it. I was gonna like sell of thoughts. Can you sell your thoughts? That'd be interesting. I mean, people do that every day, huh? How's Mr. Stock Jock doing? I haven't like really checked in on him in quite some time. Josh sending me the holy crap. Yeah, I don't think you're Caleb Williams ain't that good. Oh, it's a double quarterback league. Yeah, but he's kind of I think you're good. Unless it's like the highest scoring game ever and Odunze gets all of it, I think you'll be all right. That would be a comeback for the ages, though. That would be crazy. Well, my one, yeah. So the one, I had a pretty bad week myself. We just didn't get anything going. We scored 61. Our original projection was 112, and we're gonna, with Jaden Daniels, if he gets his projected, we're gonna score 85. So that's pretty bad. We had a pretty bad week. The 1 o'clock games for us were brutal. Judkins, Brees Hall, Montgomery. Montgomery was last night, which he didn't have a great day. Marvin Harrison Jr. He made that catch, but then ended up with a concussion. It was a bad week. It was a bad week. My players did not play well. Odunze? Who's Odunze? Are you talking about Zay? Because I got a bone to pick with Zay. It's fine, whatever. I'll tell you what. If we come out of the bye week and Lamar plays and we end up winning, like, I don't know, out, because I think we have to win out essentially to probably win the division, which would then get us in the playoffs, and somehow we make a late run with everybody healthy. It's possible, right? It's possible. But will it happen? Odunze. Isn't that what I said? What did I say? I said it. Didn't I say Odunze? Good morning, Paul. How are you? I swear I did. Did I not? Now you're gonna make me like go back and watch it. I need some chips. I need some chips to rattle. That kind of morning. I don't think anyone can chat in my X stream for some reason. I thought I changed it so that you could, but maybe you can't. I don't see many people in my Instagram chat either. I don't even know if you can talk on the Instagram chat. But I do have them. They're all working, so that's a plus. That's a plus. Oh, Dunze. Whatever. Not possible with our coaches. So, Justin, I'm going to tell you right now what I fear. First off, what's up, Donovan? So what I fear is that we will come back from the bye week and play well and make the playoffs somehow. We'll leak our way into the playoffs by winning the division just because the other teams suck, right? Well, maybe, right? Because Pittsburgh, with Rodgers and Metcalf, look like they might string together enough wins to possibly win enough to win the division. I don't know, because right now they are 4-1. We are 1-5. I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like, but that's a big difference. That's a 8-game swing or 7-game swing. Just to tie them. That's seven games that we would have to win that they can't win. No, it would be 4 games. 4 games that we have to win that they would have to lose, which is very possible, right? Like, they're not a great team, but they're winning. They're finding a way to win. So my fear is we find a way to come out and win just enough to win the division, because our division is absolute trash right now. And then we make the playoffs. And then, like, the rest of the season, like, we stop giving up as many points because we're not playing as good of teams. And for some stupid reason, we end up keeping Harbaugh and Orr. Like, that's my fear. Part of me wants to just lose every game the rest of the season, just so that we make a change. If we go under 500 this season, no shot Harbaugh doesn't get fired. How do you not go at least 500 with this roster, regardless of them being hurt every so often, right? A lot of them are playing hurt right now because they don't want to play without Lamar. But even when they come back, and if for some reason we can't find a way to make the playoffs, I mean, he's got to go. There's no reason for us to be this bad of a team with this roster. So part of me doesn't want to win for that exact reason. So we make a change for the better good of the team moving forward. But I'm scared that it's not going to happen because Lamar's going to come back and everyone's going to start playing again. And we're going to start stringing together some wins just because of the pure talent of the team, and the teams we're playing against aren't so good. And he's going to keep his job. That's my fear. What actually ends up happening, I don't know. But that's my fear. We would have won that game if Huntley started. I don't understand why Cooper Rush has been starting anyway. Like, the dude sucks. They don't realize the reason he played good in Dallas is because they had an offensive line that gave him like 2 or 3 extra seconds every down to actually throw the ball. But you can see his vision when being rushed is piss poor. Very poor. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm more excited for? Yes, I was gonna say, you want to know what I'm more excited for this upcoming weekend? Is playing Ark. I literally was about to say that. We're on the same page. Aya, are you in here? I don't know if she keeps telling me she's gonna buy it, but I don't know if she did. So can you I've noticed in watching a lot of videos, there's 3-man teams. I've never seen more than a 3-man team. Is that the max you can have in a party? I meant to ask you that over the weekend. I just forgot. I tried watching a video on like how everything works, but I couldn't get myself around to sitting there watching 15 minutes of stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll just learn this shit on the go. Like how to craft and all that stuff. I was like, it's going to be one of those things where I sit here and watch it and act like I know what I'm talking about, but until I'm actually playing, I'm not going to quite understand it. The heck is this? Check this out, GDT. Where'd it go? It's a lot of Maker's Mark. I watched the night raid last night. It was creepy. Yeah, I heard that. I'm surprised they didn't try to come out, like try to launch the game mid-October so that they could have some sort of like Halloween special thing for the night raids. Because now they're going to have to wait a whole year to do that. Makers is crap. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that was one of the ones I used to drink, and I don't remember liking it at all. That was so long since I've drank whiskey. I'm like scared to start drinking it again. I don't really drink though. Like it needs to be like a very special occasion for me to drink. I just don't drink. You know what? While we're waiting another 20 minutes for marbles, why don't we start looking into some squawks? You got the doctor? Like, obviously. Oh. Morning. What's up, Waffles? How are you doing? I may just do a surprise giveaway today, by the way. I don't know if I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I have the trade day account to give away. But I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be Monday. I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday. I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday. I don't know if it's going to be Thursday. I don't know if it's going to be Friday. But it's going to be one of those days. I also have a 50K Take Profit Trader account. I still don't have my Tradeify accounts. I guess I'll ask Dan that in the meeting today. He gave me like a fire emoji when I asked for him yesterday, but he didn't give them to me, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Hopefully they're not cutting me off. That would suck. Would be a little weird though, because they have something coming up and they're asking me to be a part of it, so I don't think they're cutting me off. That would be a little odd. Do we fill the gap? The gap's all the way down here. 200. Oh, you guys can't see that. The gap is all the way down here. Ooh, what's up? Down here, 200. I didn't draw it on this chart. Let's draw it real quick. All the way down here. Let's get it way out there so that's there in case we get there like in the middle of the morning. Quite the rise from yesterday or from Friday. Pushed. I mean, we'll just go take a look at it real quick. Let's go to the 5 minute. Go to the 30 minute actually. It'll be easier to see. Give the old double click. Give the old double click. Oh, I deleted these already. So here's where we closed on Friday. We opened up. As you can see, the whole move, we actually retraced a good amount of it. 50% of it at least. Now we're kind of hovering in the middle here. Climbed all overnight, and now we're starting to drop off here in the morning, but now we're kind of just in a big barcode here. I mean, what's the range? 720. Geez. So 200 point range there. Low to high, we're sitting at 400 points. I'm definitely expecting some range today. Definitely got to be a little careful with that. But it'll be real easy. These are the days you make money, right? And I try to explain. This is actually a good time to talk about this. Donovan
McNabb became a member.
He is a member. What's going on? Let me see what Waffle said real quick before I get into this. Had 40 bucks and 0 DTE puts on Friday. Banked 800 bucks on that move, and I'm about to use all of it going for the 20 Apex accounts. Always wanted to try it once. Let's do it. Let's do it. Code VOLA, by the way. VOLA. That's a VOLA. No, I'm just kidding. My thoughts on like when do you press, when don't you press, etc. I always say let the market determine that for you. And what I mean by that is when the market is moving very slowly and you're trying to make say 100 bucks on a trade, it's fine, right? You're trading the chart. So let's say we get a move into the bands and I get previous candle or previous area of support or resistance as a retouch and I make 100 bucks, right? That's because that's what the market is giving me that day. Now today, if this were to come down right now and touch the bands and come up and touch previous support and resistance, that's 100 points. That's 100 points. What's 100 points? Every 5 or every 10 is 200. That's $2,000 on that move if it were to happen right now. Well, granted, this is the 30-minute chart. Let's go. Let's go back to the minute chart and be realistic here for a second. All right. So like, let's say we get a move into the bands and our previous, like we'd probably do like previous candle. So we'll just say 790, back up to 810. That's $400, right? Instead of $2,000. That's $400 instead of $100, right? On a slow day, that same move would warranty $100. On a day like today, where the range is a lot bigger, it could be $400, but I'm making the same exact trade. So when I'm looking to press, you know, I don't choose when I press. Like I don't just, you know, add another account and copy trade it. I don't scale up to 2 contracts instead of 1. I let the market determine like when I'm making more money, right? I trade the exact same way, no matter the market. And if the market is giving more range one day versus another, that's how I make more money. So on days, the days that you've seen me make $1,500, $2,000, it's because the market was providing that opportunity, not because I was scaling up. So today is one of those days where it could be very easy to like make my 400 a day, but it could also be very quickly to my max loss, right? You also have to play both sides. But on a day like today where the range is good, you want to make sure you're taking good trades. That's a very important thing. You need to recognize that the market is in a bigger range, and you need to make sure that you are taking only A+ setups, because if you start something just a smidge early, you're going to get punished very quickly. Code Wieland. I will demote you so fast now. But yeah, that's kind of how I go about that. So just waiting until around 9 o'clock to get the marbles game started. Once marbles is started, we'll get everybody's entries, and then we'll play that until market open. That's for a chance to win $105 on the new track. Congrats again to Wawa winning the $180 last week. Still can't believe that happened, especially right after I almost won it. That would have been pretty sick, but definitely would have kept it. Keeping that shit whenever I win. But yeah. We'll see what happens. I have nothing to look forward to tonight either. I'm supposed to play. We have softball Monday nights, but it rains, so I'm just waiting for them to cancel. The crews for Annapolis City where I play, they just do not. They do not come in on Mondays, and they are not excited to get those fields ready if there was any kind of rain over the weekend. So the fact that it's still raining this morning, they're probably just gonna do nothing today. So I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen, is we're not gonna play. But here we are, just chilling, waiting for either the market to start doing something or for 9 o'clock to come around, because this is boring. This is so boring. I also need to find an editor. The editor that I was using, I am no longer using. I tried to work with my friend David, but he found out real quickly that it's more than he thought it was going to be as far as work goes. So now I'm on the quest to find an editor again. We need to revisit this VOLA poker idea for these boring nights. Some $20 sit and goes or something. The problem, I am all for it. Tell me where. Like, where can we even host something like that? It used to be so easy. Everyone would go on PokerStars, and you could just create one, a private one yourself. But they don't. They're not. It's so much more strict now. I have no idea where to even run that. That Rips guy, the guy who trades, I watched him. I'm not a huge fan of his personality, like while streaming. Plus, he also promotes gambling websites as well while he's streaming. That's why he's over on Kick, I think, so that he can do that. Go ahead, Waffles. I'm all down for it. I could totally see Friday nights bringing back some poker games. That'd be fun. But he has played high stakes poker, like with some pros and stuff. I went back and saw he was on some one of the poker shows that they have. It wasn't Poker After Dark, but it was something like it. But yeah, he's played some of the high stakes. All right, got about 10 minutes here till 9 o'clock. I'll probably start it in 10 minutes. Yeah, you know a decline in the economy is coming because Vegas is struggling right now. See videos all over the place. Yeah, I was supposed to be playing golf this morning, but we pushed it to Friday again. I was telling Mike, the guy I'm going to play with, I was like, man, before you know it, it's going to be Christmas and we're still pushing it back. We're going to be playing in the snow. Don, good morning. What's going on? Don was my tester last night. He was going to all my streams. I think they're all still up, Don. Kick's still working. Twitch is still working. Instagram looks like it's working. No one's typing in Instagram or X, so I don't know if there's something I got to change as far as the chat goes for both of those, but there's Wawa, our winner from last week. What's going on, Wawa? Not yet, not yet. We're not there. Got about another 8 minutes or so. Oh, wow. Airline travel to Vegas year over year. It's wow, that's crazy. Down one airline's down 62%, 33%, 31%, 52%. That's crazy. That's huge. Just typed on IG. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can type on IG, just they're not. X though, I don't think you can. Oh, nice little move down here. I really think we're gonna have a move down. I don't see a world where we don't go try and fill a gap. It'd just be weird if we don't go fill a gap, but it's not gonna stop me from trying to trade it to the long side if we get the move down. Just looking for that quick scalp. Ooh. Looking for the wick. That wick was not low enough. The further I can get away from our previous support and resistance area, the better, right? Because the odds are you're going to come retest something like that. I don't ever like getting in at those areas. Even if it does hit the bands in those areas, I mean, I still do it, but I wouldn't consider that like a A setup. It'd be more like a C setup because it's not a lot of things lining up all at once. If we can get a move down here towards the 80, 780, I mean, didn't really break 800 and push away, so I'd be still looking for this area. What is this, like 793 as a retest? RM Co. They are Keltner channels. If you want the settings for the Keltner channels, I will let you know. Well, I'll just tell you. You just have to remember. It's the 13 EMA, and it's a 4 standard deviation, or 4 times multiplier. It lets you type. Oh, it did. Look at that. It did not. It did not come up over here on X though, but that's good that it let you type. Remember, yet last night it wasn't even letting you type. So it's good. Okay, so I have them both up in case someone were to type, because Kick, Twitch, and YouTube all come up on the multi-chat thing that I have. But I do not have one where it allows, or for some reason it doesn't show. Oh, yeah, I just noticed when I click the filter, that's the only 3 that are on there. Okay, so I have to keep X and Instagram up on my own there. RMCO, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the VOLA gang, as we used to call it. Code VOLA gang. May the ticks and the marble rolls be with you. It's always about them marble rolls. That's what gets you the money in the accounts. It's working now? Sweet. Let's go. Oh, Iron Body. That's not even... I thought you were Iron Body, but you're not. What's up, Iron Body? How are you doing? Yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta keep this over here so you guys can actually see it. Yeah, for anyone interested, these are Keltner channels. They work well for me, anyway. The settings on them are 13 EMA and 4 times multiplier. Everything else is the same. Just to show you. Maybe. Won't let me drag it over, so you can't see it on the vertical canvases, but here, let me just do this. Actually, this isn't going to work either because I don't have an options one set up. Oh well, you just have to take my word for it. 13 EMA, the ATR period is 10, ATR multiplier is 4. All right, it's bouncing. Didn't give us that push that we were looking for. Cancel that order for now. What does the Keltner show? What do you mean? It shows these 2 outer bands as well as the inner band, which I thought I had these changed. The colors. The upper band is supposed to be red, and the bottom's supposed to be green, just to show you that that's what I use. So like if it hits this band, I'm going long. If it hits this band, I'm going short. I thought I had that like that before, but guess not. Chew Daddy 313, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? If you're asking like what the Keltners are, like what they show as far as like what I am using them for, they show the volatility, but it also includes volume, which to me is a big part of the market itself. So what it's showing me is anytime that we get into overbought or oversold conditions, and I'm essentially looking for a reversal trade based off of the fact that it's either oversold or overbought. So with my settings, which I carefully back tested for a very long time when I first started trading futures, and I'm talking I spent hours and for weeks, for probably months actually, back testing. Literally, I would put a set of Keltners on my chart, and I would just do this on a 1 minute chart. And I would find every time the market was open, I would find, and I'm talking like the New York session, I'd find every time it touched the bands. And I was looking for a set of bands where basically every time it touched it, it looked like it bounced off of it. And these are the settings that I finally came up with on the 1 minute chart. It would be different for a 2 minute chart, 3 minute chart, 5 minute chart, 15 minute chart, 30 minute chart. It's going to be different for each. So if you like to trade a different time frame, you would have to go find what it is for your time frame. But that's essentially what I did, and it took me months of backtesting to figure all this out, and it's what I've been using ever since. And if you sit here and wait, and it's not foolproof, right? Especially don't trade news, don't trade the actual open. Those two can be very scary because the price tends to be in discovery mode, and when you have news or like earnings after hours and stuff like that, like when the market is in price discovery mode, it does not care about the bands. It doesn't care about anything. It's going to go where it wants to go, regardless of what the chart's currently showing. But under normal trading conditions, almost every time in my backtesting, as well as since I've been trading like this for a while now, and I've been getting payouts after payouts. It's proven to me that there's a very high chance, it's not 100%, nothing's 100%. Anyone that tells you they have something that's 100%, run as far as you can. That there's a higher chance, a higher probability that the odds are in my favor that when it hits one of these outside bands, we're gonna retract. And I have this little guy. I love to use it as a demonstration. The faster the move, the harder you pull this rubber band, the faster the snapback, right? So if you only pull it this little bit and go like that, okay, it's not bad. Pull it a little harder, snaps back. Pull it even harder, it really snaps back, right? So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these fast moves into these bands because my back testing has told me every time it hits these bands, the odds are it's going to retrace. The faster the move, what I've noticed just through reading price action since 2018 at this point, Jesus, I'm getting old. I'm literally 7 years into this. That's crazy. Throughout all those years, I've noticed that the bigger the candle, the bigger the retrace. I mean, just look at some of these. And look, every time you get a big candle, what happens? Big candle, big candle. Every time. Oh, holy crap. Is there some news going on? Oh, 9 o'clock. Ugh, that could have been hairy. I thought there was no news today. Monday, 9 o'clock. No, there's nothing. I don't see anything. What is this? Trump, thanks for the follow. White people only 67. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Would you take a position at that 7 a.m. touch? Probably not. Maybe. Yeah, actually, I think I would have. I wasn't here. I didn't see it happen, but it looks like something I'd want. This I'm a little scared of. Why is it doing this? Because this feels like news, right? Like, look at the volume we were getting. And now look at this volume candle, right? It's abnormal. Something is happening, and I don't know what it is. But I don't like, and that's what I'm saying. Anytime I see this, I feel like we're in price discovery mode, and I like to figure out what's happening before I just jump into a trade. We were just talking about this on how if I was here on Friday and I just jumped into that trade just because it hit the bands when Trump started tweeting, that I would have been screwed, right? Because that thing just dropped and dropped and dropped and never bounced. So I don't know what this was. I don't see any news on the calendar for today at 9 o'clock, so I don't know what this is. Will I take it on the challenge account? Possibly. Let's switch over to the challenge account and see what happens. I'm a little scared to take it on my funded accounts, but the challenge account, I might try it. Just to start trying to get towards that $2,000 goal today to get funded. For anyone that doesn't know, Trade Days have an influencer cup happening right now, and I am a part of it. I am in the top 4, I think, right now, but no one's passed the eval yet. I'm actually going to go ahead and start it. Just started a position. I pretty much top ticked it. I'm in at 71.75. We dove right down. I'm going to see if we can't get more of a pullback, though. If it wants to go higher, I'm okay with it. Got plenty of wiggle room here. Yeah, this account is, if I were to somehow win, I don't know what the exact prizes are, but I know that it would be something for you guys, like accounts, I think some cash. It's essentially stuff to give back to you guys, which, you know, I love to do. So that's why I'm at least trying to do well in it. So apparently you can get resets. I didn't know that. So after I got that first reset, I started taking it a bit more serious. And I haven't blown it again yet. You can go check and see who's all blown it and everything. It's pretty funny, actually. I'll pull it up here in a sec. Hold on. Getting a nice little pullback here. My order's at 41. I was looking for the pushback down through 50 and the retest of that previous area. Oh, it tried there. Got the like 44, 45 actually. I'm up like 400 bucks if I were to take it off here. Was looking for a little bit more than that. Especially with this range, I'm trying to get as much out of it as I can. It kind of sucks that it just missed me. No, don't you go all the way back up. Really don't want to see this go all the way back. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, it went all the way back up. I really thought I was going to get my touch there when we broke through 50, but I did not. Probably should just cut this. Maybe restart it, but I'm gonna let it go. It's just the challenge account. Worst case, I'll add to it and see if we can't get a bigger push down. Had I started that with 2 contracts, I probably would have taken that off down there, but it didn't even hang out down there. It kind of wicked, so I didn't even really get a chance to take it off for the amount that I wanted. You mean 1K reward on the marbles? It could be. It depends on how much cash they're going to give. Oh, crap. Yeah, marbles. Get that. All right, for anyone that wants to play marbles, you got to head over to the YouTube chat because that's where I have it set up at the moment. And how you play !! marbles in the YouTube chat. It'll get you in there, and we play for accounts, for cash money. Right now, there's $105 on the line. Somebody, Wawa, actually, who's in the chat, just won $180 last week playing a different track. So we'll see how that goes. Shrig Durant, what's going on? Thanks for the follow over there on Twitch. Yeah, I have plans to possibly switch it over to Twitch. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Chew Daddy 313, thanks for the follow. Didn't quite add. I was looking for an ad up through 900 if it wanted to give it to me. We rejected. Back down to our entry here. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just telling you. My order or my average is at 871.75. For some reason, it doesn't like me switching between trade evates on OBS, so just kind of have to take my word for it. Might me? What's going on? Yeah, if you guys want to participate in the marbles and you're over there on Twitch, you got to come over to YouTube and find me. My name is Tim Vesh. I guess I could just post the stream over there in the chat. Let's see. I think I can post it. No, I can't because it doesn't let me chat there. I'll post it in Kick as well. First morning, this is a lot to take in. Can you give me more information about Marvel? What is Marvel? Are you talking about the stock Marvel? Because I'm not trading stocks, I'm trading futures. Oh, marbles. Oh, you probably meant marbles. Yeah, they're giveaway races. So you just go over to the YouTube chat, type !marbles, and in about 10 minutes, well, 7 minutes, 8 minutes now, we'll run races. And if you beat the map, you win the money. And every week I do account giveaways as well. A lot GDT. I'm trying the whole multi-streaming thing. We're gonna see what happens. No shot? What do you mean no shot? I think I might get out of this trade if I can get out just for break even at this point. It tried to break down again there and failed. Time to game the system. It's kind of the idea. Just get the eyeballs on me from multiple different places. If we get down below my average again, I'm just going to take this off because this is not the trade that I was looking for. The trade I was looking for missed us on that take profit just barely. So I'm going to look to just get out and see what happens moving forward. Kind of sucks because that would have been a good $600 start. Now we're kind of grinding higher. Yeah. Average is at 71, 75. So if we get below that, again here, I'm just going to take it off. Got my finger on the button. Literally went right to it and bounced. Went 71, literally 71.50. My average is 71.75. I didn't put an order out. I was going to let it try to get under it and hit the button. Imagine it just goes up from here. That would suck. I'd try to buy my way out at some point, but that would suck. It'll literally almost to the tick. Had a supposed nice plan in GC before that pump. Did you start marbles? I did. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. I didn't start it, but everyone's signing up. Come on, chart. Come back down and get me. Get me out of this trade. That sucks. Twice it came down. Just didn't get a fill. I was looking for a little bit more. Just couldn't quite get it. And now that I'm just going to get out, it'll probably work. But, you know, it is what it is. This isn't the trade I was looking for. Trying again. Come on, go down just a little bit. There we go. All right, got out. Made 60 bucks on it. Obviously not what we were looking for, but we'll take it. I was looking for 600, not 60. But for a pre-market trade, green is green. Uh-oh. Marbles thing might not be working. Oh no, it's not registering everybody for marbles. Uh-oh. The only person that registered was Josh. Is it not connected? It says it's connected. Are the sounds working? Yeah, the sounds are working. You guys were playing them earlier. Oh, it's reading the vertical stream? No, that's not good. I don't want it to do that. Is that where the bot activated? Damn it. Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good. I don't want it. It's not how it's supposed to be. Heister. Because I don't want everyone to have to go over to the vertical stream. You're gonna pokey after you get back? Are you just sticking with music? Start on Monday. I thought I was doing it when you were doing it. Whenever, I was just curious. Let me go blow my nose real quick and then we gotta figure this out. Be right back. All right. So it's active where Streamlabs is active. So I guess Streamlabs is active over on this channel.
Run.
I don't know if there's a way to move Streamlabs over to the other chat. Sorry for asking, but what do you mean you trade futures? So the futures market, not equities market. So I'm trading like the NQ, which is the Nasdaq on the futures market. I'm not trading actual live stocks. When you said Marvel, I thought you meant Marvel like the stock, MRVL, instead of marbles. To Streamlabs? Yeah, Streamlabs is who I use for the giveaways. I have a feeling it's still, let me see in marbles if it's still collecting the names. I think it's still collecting the names. It's just, I can't tell which members have signed up. Yeah, see, it's still collecting the names correctly. Tom, Johnny, yeah. So it's still collecting the names. It's just not collecting them on there. So I would have to go through and manually do the members, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. No one's really watching the vertical one, I don't think. So if you are on the vertical one, I'm going to make you switch over to the horizontal one. I'm going to see if that fixes it. See if maybe Streamlabs just comes over here by itself. So I'm going to attempt to enter you guys. Of course, the chart's pulling back now. Would have got my fill right about now. Or, well, not yet. Didn't quite get there. All right, Josh. Wawa. Don. I'm just going off of who I remember seeing. Needy, I just saw you. Who else is here that's a member? Let me scroll a little. Waffles. Donovan's here. Johnny's here. Carlos here. Any other members that are here? Let's see. Got you. Wick is here. Josh, I got Josh, right? Yeah, Josh, I got. Here's the first one. GDT's here. I think that might be it. I don't remember seeing anyone else. Yep, I think we're good. Cool. All right, I think we're caught up there. Me, Ferdy, what's going on? So what I mean by member, so all members that are currently members on the YouTube channel, I guess we could do subscribers over on the Twitch channel as well. But for Marvel's purposes, from LA, how's your bank account doing? I always make fun of people from California just because everything's so expensive over there. But in order to get the extra 2 marbles over on while we're playing, you have to be a member of the YouTube channel. It's how I currently have it set up. Am I waiting for your setup? I am. I did take a trade on the challenge account on this third candle here. I actually top ticked it. Had to order out at 41 to get out. Didn't quite get there. A little unfortunate there. Even on this candle, it didn't get there. So even if I waited all that time, I'd still be sad that we didn't get there. But yeah, still looking for a trade going into the open here. All right, let's cancel marbles. And let's see if we can get some people going. You should be in there, Karen. Yeah. I've been trading the NQ for almost 2 years now. Pretty much January or December will be 2 years. All right, let's get marbles rolling so we can get a couple of races in here before market open. We got 40. For anyone that's used to playing marbles on Twitch, I feel like YouTube has always been my main source of viewers, so I don't really want to switch it over. Here we go. Yeah, actually on the vertical screen, I have the chart as well as marbles just because of the way it's set up. But if you are to somehow win this map, you get $105. Every week I add $5. I look for longs and shorts. Doesn't matter to me. I could care less. If we hit the red band, I'm looking for a short. If we hit the green band, I'm looking for a long. Might be time to make a Google form. Yeah, but then I can't keep track of the members and stuff. I'm a little sad with the whole Streamlabs thing. Let me hit cancel here and see what happens. See if Streamlabs pops up over here. It did. Okay, so I think we might have fixed that. We'll see. Here, I'm gonna start a new one just to test it. Type !! marbles. It doesn't mean anything. If we were to play on Twitch, Karen, you can customize your marble. Like you can download the actual game, which is free, and then you can go in and pick your own marble, and you can do everything. So like when I do this, like instead of it just being a random marble that the game gives you, it would be your marble that you get to select. It's pretty cool, actually. If you're friendly with Rips, you might be able to ask advice from him. For what, though? Ooh, no. Okay, sweet. The marbles thing's working. All right, you can stop now. I just wanted to test it because I'm not going to run it right now. Yeah. It was on the vertical stream, so I had to change it. But we're good now. Don, I don't think that's gonna work. He multi-streams? Yeah, but I think he only streams to 2 places. Yeah, X and kick. I would love to play marbles only over on Twitch, but then that would require you guys that are here on YouTube to also be over on Twitch, and I don't want to make you guys be in 2 places at once. Kind of defeats the whole purpose. DDT, where are you going? Johnny's stuck over here. Needy's stuck going in circles. There we go. Do we get at least one on the rail before market open? I think we only got time for one more. It's got to hit. Oh, just hit the wrong side. All right, let's run it back. Might have time for 2. See what happens. Where's my marble? It's on there somewhere. If you type ! marbles in the chat, you're on there somewhere. Let's see, Sebastian. See if we can find you. I don't know if you typed ! marbles though. If you did, you're in there. Promise you. I don't see you in there though. You'll get in the next ones. We run these all day. This isn't like a one-time thing. Twitch runs slow for me. Yeah. I just don't want people, and the whole, like, you guys are already members here, so I don't want to make it so that you guys have to be in 2 places at once or re-sign up if you are a member. Like, I don't want to go through all that if I don't have to. But it would be really cool to use Twitch because everyone gets their own marble. You can just type ! Play over there and you're in the race, and I don't have to worry about doing all the manual stuff. It adds extra marbles, I think, by itself if you set it up that way. There are definitely some advantages to using it over on Twitch, but and we have it set up here on YouTube and it's not that big of an issue, so. You spelled it wrong, Sebastian? Oh, dang. I can't help you there then. But yeah, we run these throughout the morning, so you'll be good. You'll get your opportunity. And I even think we might do an actual account giveaway today. I'll probably give away that trade day account. So stay tuned in for that. It's a 50K trade day account. They give us one a week to give away while we're doing the competition. Johnny number 1. No balls to the face. Get there, get there, get there. Nice. Don't slide through. Nice. Oh, you almost got lasered, but you didn't. Hit it, hit it. Yes. Come up. No, no. Damn it. That's got to slow down. It's going too fast. Come on. We need at least one on the rails. We need at least one on the rails. Or yeah, it feels. Show us how it's done. So the advantages to being a member, if anyone is curious why people pay to be a member. Oh, that might be right down the middle. Get in there. No. You get 2 extra marbles for every race, whether it's a giveaway race, whether it's these races, no matter which race we're doing, you get 2 extra marbles. As well as every Friday, I give away big boy accounts. And what I mean by big boy accounts is, we got time for one more. The straight to funded accounts, lightning funded account, straight to funded, whatever you want to call it, from Tradeify. I give away one of those. They're $500 accounts. When you use code VOLA, it becomes like a 300, and it's between 305 or 306 to like 340, depending on the sale they're currently running. So it's a big account. So I make sure so that we don't get spammed by cheaters, aka people with a bunch of alt accounts. I make people have, there's a little bit of a paywall just because the odds of people paying for all their alt accounts to be in these races is very slim. So it's my way of giving back to the people that support the channel the most, aka the people who sign up to be a member. And trust me, if you stick around and you get to know me, you'll know I'm not doing it to monetize it. I'm literally doing it to make it fair for the people that are actually here every day and are playing legit. So those races I do every Friday, and I give away at least one of those accounts every week. And in order to be eligible for those accounts, you need to be a member. But the advantage of being a member for every other race is, as you can see, some of these people have like GDT1, GDT2. You get 2 extra marbles on top of your OG marble. So you get a total of 3 marbles in all of these races. So it gives you extra chances to win even these maps, even though they're a lot harder. It's still, you're getting the extra chances every single time. And I'm pretty sure Wawa's marble that won the $180 last week, it was Wawa 1. So it was one of his extra marbles. Right into the hole. Let's go, Waffles. So marbles, by the way, Sebastian, it's M-A-R-B-L-E-S, not E-L-S. I do not mentor. I'm not here to teach anybody. If you want to watch me and see what I'm doing and take something from it, that's completely up to you. But I am not here to charge people money to try to teach you. I do this. I'm live every single day. I will answer all your questions. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm not here to take your money like some others do. If you want to know anything that I know, just ask. I will tell you. God, everyone's like taking the wrong routes today. Give me more money. Waffles. He said, be careful of becoming a member. Tim is handsy. He's, I think, joking. Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, just be here. Be here on the live stream. Ask away. Awesome. All right. We don't have time for one more. Or, you know what? F it. I'm not going to trade the exact open, so we'll try to get one more real fast. Because that one really, if it finishes that quick, then we should have time. Because that was only like a 2 minutes and 45 seconds. No problem, Sebastian. Yeah, if you're over on Twitch, Kick, Instagram, etc., and you want to play in marbles, I do need you to come over to the YouTube channel. That's how you can play. Normally, people do YouTube and they say you got to come over to Twitch, but I'm backwards. But it's because I have everything set up this way, and I'm probably going to keep it this way. Unless for some reason, like, we get a huge amount of people over on Twitch, then maybe we'll switch it up. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But if it does for some reason, we'll see what happens. Who texted me? Oh, it's my wife. All right, see if we can't get a winner this race. Oh, Wick is already going for it. Oh, this could possibly...
That don't make no sense.
Yep, sure don't. It's a tired morning in the neighborhood. What's up, Donald?
He needs some milk.
Oh, MT4 needs some milk. This might be a quicker race than anticipated. We got 30 seconds till the open. See if we can't get these two guys chance first. We are moving down into the open towards 800 again. Need a bounce. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Nice. Hit it. No. All right. Well, we did get an extra one in. That one was even shorter than the last one. All right. Market open in about 5 seconds. Perfect timing. Let's see what happens. I'm going to pull up the challenge account instead. Because I might get a little frisky here. I'll tell you, don't be surprised if we go down and try to fill that gap. It's pretty far down there too. I almost hit the buy button there. Would have been 400 bucks pretty quick. But I was hoping for a little bit more, be in the open. See if we can't get a move one way or the other here. For any of the new people, if you want to hear or see all the sounds that you could possibly make in here, ! sounds into the YouTube chat. It'll show you all the possibilities if you are interested in those. Those are always fun. Everyone kind of has their signature sound. Kind of fun to hear. And if you feel a raunchy one coming on, Fart 3, that's the one. The nice, wet, juicy one. Not in any positions here. Not afraid to take a position on the main accounts. I just, at the open, I need to see a pretty big move in order to get involved. What do I think about Robinhood? Like the stock, or Robinhood like as a company? As a stock, I don't know. I haven't looked at it recently. As a company, I think, or as a website to use to trade, I think they're great. Ugh. I think they're real good, actually. There's that wet, juicy one. I really would be surprised if we don't try to come down and test that gap. Which means we got to at least come down here first. We don't have to. We could obviously just go higher. Go all the way back to all-time highs today. It's very possible. But to start stocks, yeah, I think they're great for that. It's a very good entry-level thing they got going on there. If you're looking to scalp or something like that, I wouldn't say that they're the best. I think you need to get a little bit more serious if you're looking to do something like that. But I think overall, like, they're pretty solid all around. And especially with them apparently getting rid of the PDT rule here, hopefully soon. It could be real cool. Could have put my money where my mouth was. Got the challenge account open here. Looking for, I don't know, 750 or so. Might get a little more frisky than that. Just looking for the 800 retest. If we get a push down through 750, I'm in on my main account for sure. Challenge account, I might get in a little bit before that. Looking for the 800 retest, even though we kind of already got it. Got to be wary of that. Just got in on the challenge account, almost took it off. Was looking for a 2 in the profit column there. Didn't quite get it. It said 180. Now it's moving against me. All right. Got that for about 220, 230 actually. See if we can't scalp our way to this funded account in the challenge account. The reason I don't like showing this is because this is never how I would actually trade a real account or even one of my funded accounts. But because this is the challenge account, I'm a little, well, not a little bit, a lot more aggressive with it. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows that in advance. Getting close to that 750 though. Which if we get a push through 750 towards like 730, I would be perfectly fine with getting in. I did start it again. I got in just a smidge early on the challenge account. Almost hit my take profit. My take profit was at 77775. Did not get there. I'll go a little bit lower here. Did get the move down through 50. Not quite what I was looking for though. We're coming to this key area of support. I'd like to get away from that actually, if possible. Because I'd be looking for a retest of it. Here we go. So we can get through it. Not quite. Just trying to bounce off of it. I want to see more. If I'm going to get involved, I need to see more. Still trying to get out of the other position that I'm in on the challenge account. Obviously not a fan of it anymore. My average is like right at 50 here, 750. Ugh, literally bounced off my average there. Almost to the tick. I have both my contracts to get out right basically at break even, just on the other side of it, and it bounced right off it, so it just missed me there. Just needed to come up and break the top of that candle and I should be out of it. Like that. It just missed me by literally a tick. You gotta be kidding. That's crazy. What did it go to? I literally a tick. 50.75 is where my order was. It's at it went to 50.50. There we go. All right. Out those. I kept one just to see if we can't catch a move back up here. Just looking for that previous candle, this wick here. I'm sitting at 68. Got my finger on the button to just take it off if it gets close and doesn't fill. It's fighting to stay above 50. One more candle here. Just going. Go, go, go. That was too fast. I couldn't get it out. Come on. Ah. I hope this doesn't roll back over. I really don't want to let this go back against me. So frustrating that it keeps coming that close to my orders. I'm just not getting the fills. Yeah, look at this thing dump. I would not be surprised if we get a full-on dump ski to fill this gap. I'm telling you. I should have put my money where my mouth was on the challenge account and just went short. It'd be weird to not see it. Go try. Nice pop up here. See if it can come get me at 68. Wow, that wick actually makes me want to go for more. All right. All right, all out of that. I actually got it at 72. I'm sitting at 881 on the day in that account. So now we need a little over 1,000. We need like $1,011 to pass that account. I know you can't see it. I almost got the fill here. I would have been real happy with that. We would have got 400 bucks pretty instantly on this account. Fortunately, it just didn't give us that extra push towards the bands. When we're this close to the open, I'm always a little bit more careful. And I'm very hesitant because, like I said, I really think we're going to come down and try to fill this gap. So being very hesitant on any kind of a trades on the real accounts because those can get very hairy very quickly. Challenge account, it is what it is. Worst case, I blow that account. They give me another one. It's not that big of a deal. But I am really close to passing it, so I really don't want to have to start over, especially because you have to pass in 5 days. It's not just a one-day pass thing, and there's a 30% consistency rule in the evals with trade day. So I need to try to not get crazy with it, but at the same time, it would be nice to pass that today to be in the funded stage moving into the rest of the month. By the way, for anyone tagging along in my weight loss journey, I am now down 8 pounds from where I started. Let's go. Looking to continue that. I'm actually going to start going to the gym at some point. I know I keep saying it. I was running the mile, but my knees were not having it. So, but I've been eating a lot better. So that's obviously been most of it. But I do want to start getting to the gym as well, which I think I'm going to go today. I'm going to go today, at least get the elliptical in, maybe do some lifting, but I have to be back by 1:30 as well for the Tradeify meeting as well. You wish you could understand more? What do you not understand? Ask. I will explain as much as I possibly can. All right, nice little dump back down here. Pretty much got the top of that move, so I need to make an option screen on the vertical as well. No market makers today? What do you mean? Come back at 3:50 and 3:55 Eastern. You'll see that there was definitely market makers today. I feel like days like today, you probably don't need them as much, but I'm sure they're definitely still there. So close to getting the trade there. So the reason I didn't take this trade is because look how close we were to that, right? I'm looking for these key areas and I'm looking for a break away from them into the bands, and that's a perfect trade. If we get a push away from a current support or resistance and into the bands at the same time, that's a perfect trade. That's an A+ trade. And then if you break a key level, I would say that's almost a perfect trade. A perfect trade would be if we extend away from a previous support and resistance, like a key area, and also go through a key number like 700 or 750 at the exact same time and push away from all of that. That would be an A+ trade. But this would have been an A trade for sure, because it looks like it would have pushed right into 700 or so to hit the bands. I definitely would have taken the trade and been very happy about it. It just wouldn't have been the perfect trade. The perfect trade, it would have came down to like 680 or something. Look at this bounce back up right off that previous support line. Let's go 8. Oh, 800. Nice pop back here. And that, I mean, that's 70 points in 2 minutes. Definitely some range today for sure. We get up through 850. I'll be looking to short this on the challenge account. I'd like to see it keep going straight up like this. I don't want to see it start to chop. Gotcha. Well, when you think of a question, feel free to ask. Sovereignty, what's going on? No marbles just yet. Letting the open do its thing. We'll play in a little bit. My ring has been going crazy this morning. Oh, I was getting ready to say we're still moving up. Not quite. I think my clock is off. Smidge. Let me fix that. I don't know why. Ever since I updated to Windows 11, I've had that issue where the clock will just randomly not be synced. Makes no sense. Where can we see this chart you're on? This is just the NQ 1 minute. That's the 1 minute chart for the NQ. It's the current expiration is Z5. So it's NQ Z5. I keep seeing these videos pop up about Vegas right now. Vegas is in trouble. Is that a website? Yeah, that's my website, daytradingcoupons.com. It's basically where I just list all the props that I use and just try to keep up to date on any big changes that they have, etc. There's a newsletter you can sign up for that I'm trying to get back into using more often. So whenever there's like a sale at one of the props that I support, I can just go on there and shoot it out to everybody. All right, we're going to keep trying to go higher, it looks like. Sorry, I'm off watching stupid shit. Oh, by the way, GDT, if you're here, Hulu has, I don't know if you have Hulu or access to shows on Hulu. Chad Powers, it's a new show. It has 3 episodes out. I forget when the next one comes out. I think it's today, actually. Let's see. Tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow. It's a good show so far. I like it. TVD is heavy on the downside. Man, I feel like I'm the only one here just watching. I want to lose and win money. Well, you're going to find out real quick, Sebastian. We're not, like, we don't take risky plays. We're more of a hangout. You won't be watching that? Why? Dude, it's a good show. It's pretty funny, too. Yeah, we are actual traders. We're not gamblers. So we sit here and actually wait for our setups, and we're not looking to just gamble accounts away. We're actually looking to make real money. Marble time? All right, yeah, we can do that. We can start marbles. Why not? All right, exclamation point marbles. If you're interested, if you're not on YouTube, if you're ever on Twitch or Kick or X or Instagram, first day I've done all that. It's pretty interesting. Come over to the YouTube chat. and enter into marbles via the command !marbles. You got 10 minutes to do it. So go ahead and get in there. Josh is in. Don. I'm trying to make sure it works. Don should be in. Okay, there they go. Cool. !marbles. Get them in. You got 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Maybe they're going to go up and make it seem like it's going higher, and they're going to just liquidity grab and then run it to fill the gap. I don't know. We'll find out. But get them in. We'll run that in about 9 minutes since it is kind of slow. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll do that account giveaway. !Waffles, he says. Get out of here. Get out of here.
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. If you do type it incorrectly, you should get a little thing from Streamlabs saying that you're in.
Pussy!
You got 8.5 minutes. Get them in. Get them in. If you're ever on Twitch, I know in my panels, my YouTube channel should be in there, so you can find it that way. Oh, or it should still be in the chat too from when I posted it earlier. Heard that. I heard that. Ugh. Black Dragon Trader. Thanks for the follow over there on Twitch, my sir. Yeah, I think so too. There's a big divergence shown on the CVD. I don't know. What is CVD? I don't even know what that is. Prop Shop Trader Discord referral competition. Competitions for everything now, apparently. Cumulative volume delta. Gotcha. You're talking about that. I thought you were talking about like a ticker. I was very confused. Yes, I do, Sebastian. All right, marbles, you got 1 minute, 20 seconds. Get them in. Watching this break through 900, at least on the challenge account. I'd have to see it up through the highs on the main account. I'll watch it as I start getting everybody typed in, all the members. Josh, Don, Wick, got all of you. I have Don? Yeah, Don, Wick, Wawa, GDT, Donovan, Donald. I don't have Donald. Nao. That's right, Nao joined. I'll have you in there. Got you in there now. Or no, Nao did. He'd look like he. Carlo got you. Waffles. Neety got you. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Spell that wrong? Oh, there. I consider you as my mentor now. Hey man, I'm here to teach you everything I know. You just gotta ask the questions. All right, 51. Nice little drop there on the chart. Didn't get any of it. Mentor. Unity. Favorites. All right, let's get it. Good luck. I guess today is more of a buy low, sell high kind of day. I think every day is buy low, sell high, huh? I just mean that from the perspective of you wanna, even if you reverse it, it's the same thing, right? If you're shorting, like you're still selling high and buying low. But I guess what you're saying is we might be moving up, so you're buying low, selling high. Oh, I thought you went straight down the hole. I was like, dang. Profits SL over. Don't hit the barrel. Ooh, oh, you stayed in. Oh, but then the laser got you. Crazy. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Gonzalez. Nope. Get there, get there, get there. Oh no, the barrel's down there. That's not good. Oh, it went around it. Oh no. Ooh, code VOLA. Let's go. Oh. Ugh. No. Gosh. It's got to hit one. It's got to hit it. No. No. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to start the next one, but I'll be right back while it's running. Hey, bro, I was just wondering if you'll be doing any Tradeify giveaway soon. Yeah, of course. For sure on Friday. I don't know if before that. I'll be doing a trade day account giveaway here shortly. So if you're interested in one of those, I'll be right back. Well, it's not going to be when I get back, but it's going to be soon. All right. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. That's gonna be too fast. Oh, so close. All right, sovereignty. We'll do one more after this. Where's Edna? Edna must be stuck somewhere. That's not good. Oh, Edna's right behind. All right, we'll do one more. You're spawning more marbles. You wish? Guys, if you didn't make this one, we're going to do another one here right after. I'll start right after this race is over, I'll start the entries. We'll do one more regular one, and then we'll do a giveaway. And then I'm probably going to get out of here if the market doesn't kind of pick up. I mean, even though the range is really big, we're not really making any actual moves, so. We're literally just hugging the middle EMA. Lost you there for a little bit. Oh yeah, everything's missing. You had a yard sale. It's kind of cool. So anyone who hasn't played this map, you either need to go right down the middle to get on that rail, or you need to hit something to go much slower while you're going through there. This will eventually fix itself, so we'll wait. I really think they're trying to go up and just tag that liquidity at 950. And then once they tag that liquidity at 950, I think we're gonna go down. That's just my personal opinion. I do not put any, that is not financial advice. That's just what I think is gonna happen. Sebastian, if you win the account, it's a free account. Oh, no, that's not good. This is just cash money. If you beat this track, you win money. That's how it's always going to be. The account giveaways, though, I do tracks that you will definitely win. Like it's not a track that is like, it's not a death map track. It's a track that someone will win at the end. All right, exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 10 minutes. We'll do 2 more of those races for the cash money, and then we will do a giveaway for a 50K trade day account after these 2 races. It's the account for being part of the Influencer Cup. It's the account that they give me. I get 1 a week. I got a feeling this is going to be a fake out to the downside. They're going to run it up to 950, and then that's going to be a fake out. And then I think that's when we get the rollover. That's just my personal opinion. It's not financial advice whatsoever. I don't predict the market. I react to the market. Vincent, yes, we're going to be doing an account giveaway, not this race, but the following race. And everyone will be available to win. Anyone who's watching can win as long as you come over to YouTube. If you're on any of the other platforms, I will need you to come over to YouTube in order to participate. Chop, chop, choppity, chop, choppity, chop, chop, charoo. Oh boy. Nah, you didn't miss nothing. Niggle Digza. I had to say that in my head first before I said it out loud. Digza. I feel like you're trying to do something with that, but I don't hear anything there. So unless I'm just dumb. What's up, man? Exclamation point Marvels, get them in. You guys got 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, I had to like double check it before. I was like, it caught my eye and I'm like, wait. But then I said it inside my head and I was like, I don't hear anything there. So you're edging the line of pronouncing that? Yes. Pretty much. My softball team keeps saying they're in if we play, and there's no shot. It rains on Saturday, and they won't fix the fields. It's raining right now, and these guys think they're gonna fix the field. Come on. Get them in! Exclamation point marbles. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. After this one, we'll do the giveaway. BMO, what's going on? Well, this looks like it wants to roll over. The question is, will it? All right, it is trying to move down. Decent move down through 850. I might try it on the challenge account. Trying a quick little scalp here in at 28.25, looking for 41.75. Close. It's just previous candle. That's all I'm looking for here. Almost got there, didn't quite get there. Trying again. Get there. Come on. Are you serious? Come on. Wow. It looked like it was like right there. I didn't see what the price was, but it was essentially covering my take profit order. There it goes. All right, so that was like $200-ish there. Up 1146 on that account today. We're now within striking distance, 750 bucks, 745 bucks. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Back in here at 807. Careful here. Order to get out at 819.75. Pretty big drop. I'm actually looking at it on the main account here. Careful with it though. Down through 80 I was in. I was looking to get in through 80 there. Didn't quite get there. Didn't get an ad because I was focused on trying to get an entry on the main account. Might actually just take this off. It's trying to come up. I'm at 819. Should probably just take this off. Try. Go, 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 go. Let's try and... Oh, it's right there. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I'm at 819.75. That went to 819.50. You gotta be kidding me. Literally a tick. All right, there it goes. Wait, it didn't fill me. It's not filling me. It's not filling me. Something's wrong. I hit exit at market close as well, and it's not filling me. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. It's not letting me get out of the position. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Uh-oh. Something just happened. It just closed my account? I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong. Oh, now it's back. Okay. All right. It says we got out at where we were supposed to. I was hoping maybe it didn't, because I would have got extra out of it, but it's okay. Yeah, I think that was a trade evade issue there. Damn, if I would have got an ad at the bottom there, it still says I'm in a position, but I'm not. Like, it's counting up on the side saying I'm in a position, but I'm not. Let me close my trade evade and open it. I didn't make the mistake of keep hitting sell ask, though. I just kept hitting exit at market and cancel. I'm going to close this trade evade out and open a new one and see if it fixes it. Come on, because it's coming back down. I might want to try to finish this off. All right, we're back and it's fixed. All right, let's go. Dang, almost got a nice trade there on the main account. I was ready to hit it if we went down through 80. I was looking like 75, 70. Just didn't quite get there. I was looking closer to the bands. Especially because we were towards that main area. I wanted to at least give myself a little bit of leeway. Just being very careful with the main accounts today because it can get scary pretty quickly. Looking for the push down through that previous candle if we can get there. Right now it's bouncing. We need $600 essentially on that account. Actually, no, we need 495. 495 and we're there. Which in this market seems like it shouldn't be that hard to get. Got stuck on trade evade also. Wouldn't fill my order. Yeah, that was kind of scary. If I was on a real account, I would have been pretty pissed. What is Tradeovate? Tradeovate is a platform that you use to trade. So what you see the chart on right now, this is the platform called Tradeovate. Try and lower again here. Yeah, I don't really consider this into the bands, but pretty close. I mean, when the bands, or when this move happened, the bands were actually down here at like 64. So it was a good distance away. But as you can see, every time we get extended, it's usually when you get a nice little pullback. So that's the idea behind my strat for anyone that doesn't already know. I know Marbles is ready, but I'd rather get another trade in here. Unfortunately, we are bouncing. So I am going to start getting marbles ready. Do we have any new members? GDT, Carlo, Wawa, Wick, Donald, Waffles, Donovan, Josh, Don, Needhe, Jason. We do have Jason. Dallas. Gotta add Jason. Jason! $77. All right, let's play marbles while the chart is in La La Land. I'm gonna go get a new drink right after I click start here. Get in position. Be right back. Good luck. Oh, chart's trying to drop. Watching it. Just be careful as we get closer down to the 740 mark again, because that 740 mark is gonna be a telltale sign what we do. It has now been used as support 3 times, so it's obviously being drawn there just a little bit. Donovan with the ooh-wee. I did go looking for that, by the way, like a sound clip, but I think I need to make my own. No. No. Oh, and it slowed down. Got a shot. No. No. All right. We'll do this one more, and then we'll start the giveaway countdown.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
I've tried to make one, but couldn't do it right. Oh, like make your own? Yeah, dude, if you could do that, that'd be perfect. All I need is the MP3 file. Oh, what did I hit? Oh, balls to the face. Yeah, I screwed this up somehow. I don't know what I did. Oh, I think it's too fast though. Oh, son of a... I went too far. A little bit more. There we go. Slow down, Jason. Jason. Oh, we did not get a single person on the rails today. Come on, Donald. Show us how it's done. Slow down. Slow down. Yes. Yes. Go away, lasers. Yes. 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 Let's go. Come on. Donald. Donald. No. Donald. No. At least we got one shot at it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you're making one with Karen? I don't know if I'm going to approve of this. Oh. Tried to hit the brakes. It didn't work. I don't know if I approve of you making one with Karen. That's a little...
That don't make no sense.
That's a little much. All right. Cancel that one. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in. You got 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. This is for a 50K trade day account. 50K trade day. I believe they call it the trailing drawdown account. But I have a code. Yeah, it's called the 50K intraday. 50K intraday from trade day. All you got to do is win this race that we're about to run in 10 minutes. Get them in, exclamation point marbles. If you're a member, you get 2 extra marbles. Everyone is available to win. Get them in, get them in. If you're on one of the other platforms, you got to come over to YouTube to participate in this. Tim Vesh is the name on YouTube. I should have it somewhere for you on whatever platform you're currently on. To win a trade day intraday account, 50K, all you got to do is enter, and you might possibly win. Unfortunately, we didn't get that move lower. Right now, we're still getting that potential move higher to sweep that high liquidity. I don't know how their activation fees work, to be completely honest. I'm assuming they do have an activation fee. Let me check. I will look. Let's see. Pricing intraday. Let's just go with Trade-Evate. Currently, the price of these is 69. So yeah, I'm going to assume there's definitely a... I'm going to assume there's definitely a activation fee. Let's see. Right now, oh, but they're using, if you use the code right now, you get 30% off and there's no activation fee. So maybe if you win the account, you still have the activation fee, but if you purchase an account, there's no activation fee. Interesting. Kind of sucks. Let me see what their activation fee would be. Resources. See anything there. What happens when I pass? Learn more. It's 140 bucks. Oh, wait, maybe not. When that's a live account. Never mind. Does anybody else know? I don't see it. Try back over here again. Learn and earn. Check in here, maybe. That title Trade-Evate glitch a while ago put me in a trade I wanted to be in, but when it didn't execute, I was not watching it. That could have been bad. Did it work out good though? Oh, you can earn points to, I see. That's not what I'm looking for. The counter on the top right is for a certain amount of time or specific account. What are you talking about? The total payouts and total cost? That's just my overall since I've started trading futures. That's how much I've gotten in payouts and how much I've spent on accounts. And to be completely upfront, 3,500 of that was before I even got my first payout. No, that's not true. Because I know the second payout made me profitable, but I don't think it was that far. All I know is I was pretty close to break even after my second payout of $2,000. That was back when I was with Apex. But then since then, I've done pretty well. So like 32,000, I've made 32,000 since that point, which I believe has just been pretty much within the last year. I've made 32,000. I've only spent like 2,500 or so, maybe 3,000, something like that. I went back and did all the math, but I didn't sit there and look at all the dates. But well, it's not an exact number. I always round down, by the way, just so there's no discrepancies. But, oh, nice little move here. Big candle. I'd like to see it go a little further. I was going to try it on the challenge account. It's not going to, though. We're just right in the middle of that EMA, and you know me, I do not like trading when it's anywhere near there, even if it's a big candle. I am not seeing anything. Let me just Google it. What is trade days activation fee? So it is 140 bucks. Well, it's 139. I was reading the wrong thing, but that is what it is. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Excuse me. Jimmy Jackson. All right, any last minute entries? Nice little shot down here. Through 800, I'm looking. Wanted to see it through. Come on, one more shove. One more shove. Give it. Give it. Shove it. We never did get back to the highs there to sweep that liquidity. Just really not getting any like bigger moves. It's this bouncing crap. Damn it. All right. Let's go play some marbles. Let's give away an account, shall we? I was hoping to pass the eval while on the stream, but it's looking like it might not happen. All right, closing it up. $81. This is why I don't do the big accounts this way. We got 25 people in the stream, but we got 81 marbles on the track. This is exactly why for the big accounts I do the where you got to be a member. All right, 81. You know what? Let's do... Nah, we'll do the regular track. Guys, if you're in, you're in. If not, it's too late. All right, hold on. I'm watching the chart real quick. See if we can't get this pushed down through 800. Is it really just gonna chop? Choppity chop chop charoo. Choppity chop chop charoo. I'm giving it a sec to see what it does here. I don't want to miss it. Really? That's the poke through? Ah, come on. We need a real poke through. Let's go. Come on. Push, push, push. I had an order at 82. It's still there. I was looking for a quick little poke and then retest the 800. Just doesn't want to give me... Didn't want to give me the easy trade. All right, I'm gonna cancel that order. I'm gonna put an order out down like at 67, 68. See if we can't get the bigger push down. But right now it already did the poke through and retest 800. That's what I was originally looking for. All right, we're bouncing. I'm going to cancel the order and let's do the giveaway real quick. Oh, maybe. Hold on. All right, here we go. See if we can make a move down. See, it's just kind of grinding at the moment. Need to see that extension down. Looks like we're trying to go back down for that 740 area. I got the giveaway race up and ready. I just want to see if we can't get the remainder of what we need for this eval. We need 495. No, I might not go for it all in one trade. It depends on the move we get. Right now, it's not looking like we're going to get anything. It's just kind of grinding. Finger on the buy bid button. Looking for a flush down at least towards 750, maybe through 750 would be nice. These are just grindy candles at the moment. All right, let's just do the giveaway. Looks like we're not really making the move I'm looking for. I'll keep my eye on the chart, obviously, but... All right, here we go. I do plan on, for anybody that doesn't win this giveaway, either tomorrow or Wednesday, I plan on giving away a 50K Take Profit Trader account. This is going to be for a 50K trade day intraday account. But just to let you know, I do giveaways every week. Definitely on Fridays. So keep that in mind. If you don't win this one, I definitely still, I do them throughout the week. So you just got to be here, be a part of the stream, etc. Want to give me a good explanation on TPT trailing drawdown? So Take Profit Trader, it's end of day in the eval, and then in the pro account, it's trailing. So if you don't know what trailing is say you win. All right, say your drawdown is $2,000 and say you win $1,000 that day. Well, since it follows you intraday, your trailing drawdown is now still $2,000 on the next time you trade. On an end of day account, if you start at $2,000 and you make $1,000, your drawdown for that day specifically is now $3,000 because it doesn't move until the end of the day. Does that make sense? So, like, if you make money in a trailing drawdown account, it follows you throughout the day. It follows you intraday. If it's an end of day account and you make money, it stays there until the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, wherever you're at, it'll go back to that 2,000 until you hit a certain amount. Once you hit a certain amount, it will not usually, it always does. It stays there. It becomes a static account. So like in a 50K account, usually you'll start at say 48,000 as your drawdown. If you get it up to where your drawdown is like 50,100, I'm pretty sure most accounts stop there at 50,100 and that becomes your static account at that point. You're on a pro account now? Nice, let's go. That's right, I remember you saying that in the Discord. I was getting ready to start the race and then the chart started going back down again, so I'm watching it. Give me a sec. But you want to pay the activation fee. If you purchase with the code, it costs only 102 for Take Profit Trader. If you get a giveaway, you need to activate it with 130. This is true. This is true. But if you buy the account with code VOLA, you get the activation for free if you pass it. But it's still a free eval. So even if you have to pay the activation fee, like you got to try and pass the eval for free. So you have to look at it that way. Maybe if I just do the giveaway race, it'll give me the move I'm looking for. I can't tell you how many trades I've taken while we're doing marbles races for this exact reason. Trying 750, looking for the push through. Keep in mind, we got this key area at 730. Be on the lookout for that. That's a very key support area at the moment. I would only expect that there's going to be a bunch of liquidity sitting there. Which is probably why they're looking to get down there to grab whatever liquidity is there. Treat it as a discounted straight to funded. Exactly. That's what I always say about the advanced accounts that I give away. It's like, yeah, you got to pay an activation fee, but you get to trade the eval for free. So if you pass it, you're going straight to a funded account that was free. So yes, it's essentially a discounted straight to funded account. And on Tradeify, you get 35% for the advanced accounts instead of 20% for the straight to funded accounts. So in a way, you're making out. You could choose an FN account. I got a free one. Went up for. Got a mail that I got closed due to microscoping according to Tradeify. Average trade was on. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, Andrinka. I saw you said that earlier. I have no idea. All right, we're just gonna do the giveaway. This grinding is killing me. I got the chart open too, so. All right, this is for a 50K trade day intraday account. So if you guys win, all I need you to do is go into the Discord and send me a screenshot of your YouTube credentials, and I'll show you how to do that after the race. But good luck. You got to win first. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. For anyone who hasn't raced on this track, I wish you all luck right where I'm staring. Are you kidding me? No chance. You all made it through these. That sucks for me. I get some quiet joy out of watching people get blown off the track right there. Usually we lose about like 30% of the people. Carlo and Maladino, they're going for it. This track is usually not very fast, but every once in a while we get somebody that makes a run for it. Carlo trying to be that person. It's there. There's the end right there. All you got to do is keep going forward. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That is not the right way, Carlo. That is. There you go. How big of a lead you got? Pretty big lead, Carlo. All you got to do is find a way to get to the finish line. All you got to do is find a way there. The comet's coming for you. You just blew an eval? No. You can't trade day? Oh, it doesn't look like you have to worry about it.
Pussy.
And Jinka. I hope Froggo doesn't come for you. And Jinka, oh, it tried to get you, but no, Anjinka, winner. I talked to support and they advised me to buy a new eval, and then they said I trade was closing under 15 seconds. Check that out. Anjinka, there you go. There's your new eval. That's hilarious. Captain Anjinka. Usually there's a little bit more chaos than that on this track, but here we are. You won again. Did Anjinka win before? I don't think Anjinka's won before. Not that I'm aware of. Anjinka, shoot me a message in Discord. I'll get you taken care of. I have the code ready to go. Congrats. You won from Matt? Oh, okay. So on a winning spree. Oh, the FN account, that's right. I remember you saying that. I really want to pass this eval with you guys, but I'm not going to force a trade. Not doing it. Oh, we're trying to come down again. Let's see what happens. You're wondering what this line is. It's this. Look, 1, 2, 3 touches now. A pretty big line. Here we go. I think we're gonna try to go through it here. I got an order on the challenge account at 21. See if we can't get a little poke through. Grab some stops and maybe shoot right back up. All right, here we go. Trying again. This is it for me. I'll be getting off here shortly. So Tim usually ends his stream at this time. Then I'm watching Day Trade with Matt and won an account last week. Nice. Sebastian said no. Where is that? There it is. Come on, chart. There you go, sir. And Jinka is a proud owner of a new 50K intraday account from Trade Day. By the way, Tony, are you in here? Tony's usually on like some crazy delay, so I'm gonna have to wait like 10 minutes just to see if he's here. Let's see how long it takes. It's 11:05. Let's see how long it takes him to respond. Come on, chart, do the locomotion. It's crazy. The range is really nice today. It's just grindy. Let me show you guys on this screen. These are the trades I've taken on this account so far. Notice even I forced these trades, but look at them. They're all when it was making the moves into the bands, right? That's what I'm trying to wait for. Even this one over here would have worked out fine, but it's all I'm looking for. Into the bands, looking for the pushback up or down. Depends. I know you couldn't see that on the vertical canvases. I need to figure out how to fix that, but I was okay with trying to take a trade here at 721 because I was looking for the support to get swept and then bounce right back up. But for now, I'm going to cancel that order. Do I have a Discord? I do. Ugh. Exclamation point Discord. Get in there, Sebastian. We talk a lot in the off-topic channel. It's usually where we spend our days. Oh yeah, I need to fix. Apparently, you guys can't see all the other stuff for some reason. All right, I may have just fixed it. Let me see. I didn't mean rolls. Rolls. I need to see the rolls. All right, looks like you should be able to see everything now. All right, we're just kind of chilling here. I am going to try to pass this at some point today. Obviously, it's not going to be right now. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, actually. I will see you tomorrow, but I won't be here at normal time. I have to take my mom to the airport in the morning, and I won't be back until, I don't know, like 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. I'll be here before market open, but don't come looking for me tomorrow at the normal time of 8 o'clock because I won't be here. But once I get back, I'll jump right on and we'll get moving. So until then, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm going to get out of here. I have no stream ending screen for the vertical canvas, so I'm going to go ahead and just end it all at once. I appreciate you all. Have a good